Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arsiah. I'm the 5th semester majoring in English Education, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education. I make this presentation video as a final semester assignment for the semantic and pragmatic course. The topic that I will discuss today is about cooperation and implication. Okay, cooperation and implication. Cooperation and implication are two concepts that are often discussed in communication, whether in linguistic, social, or logical context. Below is an explanation of these two concepts. For the first, that is cooperation. So, cooperation in communication refers to the efforts made by speakers to work together in order to ensure the communication is effective. This concept is extensively discussed in the cooperative principle theory introduced by Grace, an English philosopher and linguist. Grace's cooperative principle suggests that in order for communication to be efficient, speakers need to follow several basic rules or maxims. According to Grace, there are four maxims that should be adhered to in communication. For the first, that is maxim of quantity. Provide to the right amount of information, not too much and not too little. And the second is maxim of quality. Only provide information that is true and avoiding misleading or false statements. And the third, that is maxim of relation. Offer information that is relevant to the context of the conversation. And the last, that is maxim of manner. Communicate in a clear, concise, and unambiguous manner. So the goal of this maxim is to ensure that the speakers cooperate in delivering their message in a way that makes the communication process smooth and easy to understand. So, next, implication. Implication refers to the relationship between two propositions in logic or communication, where the truth of one proposition leads to the truth of another. In linguistics, implication often pertains to implicit meaning, and the meaning that is not implicitly stated but is inferred from the context of the conversation. So, implication in communication. In daily conversation, the meaning that is implied or suggested by the speaker can often carry more significance that what is directly stated. For example, in a conversation, an A, have you eaten? And the B, I just finished work. And I just finished work. So although B doesn't explicitly answer whether they have eaten, the implication is that B might be too busy or simply not want to discuss the meal. And thus the implied message is that is that the topic of eating is not relevant to the conversation at the moment. Next, that is implication in logic. In formal logic, implication refers to the relationship where the truth of one proposition guarantees the truth of another. In logical notation, implication is often symbolized and meaning if then. For instance, P and if P is true, then Q must also be true. For example, P, if it rains, the ground will be wet. The Q, the ground is wet. In this case, the implication is that if the proposition P, it rains, and it rains is true, then the proposition Q, the ground is wet, must also be true. And the next, that is relationship between cooperation and implication. So in communication, the principles of cooperation and implication are often interrelated. When speakers cooperate, they frequently rely on implication to communicate deeper meanings that are not meanings that are not implicitly context or clues to help their listener understand an implied message. For example, A, I saw Sarah wearing a new jacket. And the B, oh, it seems she likes new things. In this conversation, even though A doesn't implicitly say that Sarah bought a new jacket, B understands the implication of A statement, which suggests that Sarah has indeed purchased a new jacket. And the last is conclusion. So, cooperation in communication aims to ensure effective and efficient interaction by following specific principles, grace maxims. And implication refers to the implicit meaning in communication, which may not be directly stated but can understood based on context. So both of these concepts are essential for effective communication, whether in daily conversation or informal logical reasoning. As cooperation helps makes message clear, while implication allows for deeper or more nuanced understanding. So I think that's enough from me. I wanna say thank you and see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.